why should I choose a career in life science research or life sciences? We'll come to non-research careers as well, versus practicing medicine as a doctor.
So we should deal with one question right now, that human health and life sciences are related but totally different aspects of study and practice. People are under the impression that if you do biology, you're on the track to doing medicine. And that's wrong in both directions. You can actually become a doctor without an undergraduate degree in life sciences or an allied discipline.
Sure.
You need a medical degree. And conversely, 99.99999% of life sciences is not to do with human health. The example I keep giving when we do our student orientation at NCBS, whenever we have the incoming PhD batch, we talk to them and say, why did you get into biology? We ask them during the interview, and we ask them again when they arrive, right? And in many cases, people are interested in how the brain works, or how do ecosystems function, or I love field work. That also happens. But you do get a reasonable number of people saying, I had a family member who suffered from this disease, and I would like to do work that would contribute to the elimination of this disease. And their passion comes from that very personal story. But my response to them is, if you want to make any contribution to solving this disease, then you can't just point at that as a target and assume that you're going to be able to solve that problem. You need to point in a random direction and hope that it gets you there, right? Because these breakthroughs in life sciences come because of people who are studying very crazy esoteric systems for their own sake. Very famously, CRISPR, which now people use to modify genes inside our cells, came from people who are studying how bacteria have a rudimentary immune system, how bacteria evade their own pathogens, right? And the latest fad, which are these GLP inhibitors, this this weight loss, Ozempic drug, comes from the study of a toxin in a reptile, the Gila monster, right? Which nobody would start studying that with the view of developing a weight loss drug, right? So even if you're interested in having an impact in human health and translation, in an aggregate basis, the best bet is to have a large number of people doing a lot of different things. Then a smaller number of people taking examples from that which may have benefit for some sort of human health or disease. And then a smaller number of people developing that for commercialization. And so you need that pyramid, right? People think they can build a tower. Everybody's working on the disease. You need a pyramid where the base is working on everything. And so if you want to, even if your intent is to contribute to improvements in human health or planetary health or agriculture, right, all these very important topics, I would still urge students not to specialize very early onto those subjects. Certainly not during your BSc or BTech, and potentially not even during your PhD, but only later.